Oh wait, I gotta grab my trash can. Okay, hi guys. Oh, well, hello. Hello. How is everybody? Hi. What are you doing today? Anything exciting? More exciting than me? I'm looking at snow. What are you doing? Because, yeah, I'm looking at snow. Not very motivated. My mom stopped by yesterday and brought, you know how Sam's Club has those giant bags of hot dog buns? She bought one for her and my stepdad. She's like, we can't eat all these, but we need hot dog buns and we don't want to go anywhere else. So she split them with me. So yeah, I had some hot dogs in the freezer. So we put hot dogs in the air fryer. You guys have an air fryer? They're so good. They're so good, especially just for like two of us. We reheat in there. I love to slice like sweet potatoes or regular potatoes and, you know, mix them with a little oil and throw them in there. Oh, it's so good. I make extra and put some onions in it, and don't dice them up too small. I usually put, you know, chunks of onions and then have them for breakfast. So anyway, just, you know, we're like best friends here, right? So I'm just talking to you like you're my best friend, because you kind of are. Like, yeah, I'd be awful lonely if I didn't have you guys here. So thanks for being my friend. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I thought I would come on, and you know the prisms that we made last night that we added the book pages to? Well, I had to figure out what I was going to do with mine, and I have decided what I'm going to do with mine. So anyway, hi you guys. Let me first say, uh-oh, Laura's frozen. Anybody else frozen? Laura, go out and come back. Well, she didn't say she couldn't hear me. She's frozen, so I can't help her. Yeah, I was thinking she couldn't hear me. What a ding dong. Good thing, you know, you're my best friend. You don't care if I'm a ding dong, right? So, okay, don't forget to set the clocks back on Sunday. Oh, Robin, really? Already? You know, I've been seeing spring's coming in 15 days. Spring's coming in 10 days. Heck, spring's probably already here and about over. It's not, is it? Because we have, what, 8 inches of snow out there, 6 inches of snow. Hi, friends. Hi, you guys. So listen, I have a handful more of you to, yes, Jana, besties for sure. I have a handful of, you had a lot too, Diane. Yeah, I just don't want to go anywhere. So, and you're one of the comments from last night. I answered from both videos. I sat down in the chair last night with Randy and I was answering comments, and I hit my 100 mark and got shut off. So I think I can comment today. I've been commenting some this morning. So I'll go back and try and get all of your comments. I know I tell you to comment and then I don't answer you, but it's because I get shut off after a certain point. So know that I'm answering all of those from last night and yet some for today. So, okay. So if you caught me last night, you know that we added papers to our old glass prisms. And I love how they turned out. Totally changed the look of them. And so then I was trying to decide, okay, what am I going to do with them? Am I just going to sell them? What am I going to do? And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want to hang around, I'm going to add 4 to different things here. And then I'm going to, I got one extra tassel that I wanted to show you that I have just to inspire you. And then at the end, I'm going to show you how to make a tassel. It's been a long time. There are videos on YouTube. If you go to my YouTube channel, gosh, I would appreciate it. I need 300 more people, just under 300 more people, and I'll be able to start making money over there and get paid for all of my videos. I have almost 600 videos over there, but not quite, but almost. And I need the followers. You have to meet certain criteria. So as a BFF, would you mind? You don't have to watch my stuff, just especially even if you're not on there. You're like, oh, I don't really do anything with there. Go there and subscribe. Is that shameless of me? But wouldn't you ask your mom to do that? Would you ask your best friend to do that for you? I just asked my husband. I'm like, do you follow me on YouTube? Do you follow me on TikTok? TikTok, I'm a long way. I need 10,000 people, and I just broke the 200 I think I'm like 220. So TikTok, I'm a long way. But he didn't follow me on any of that. I'm like, well, geez, if I can't get my own husband to follow me, I'm never going to make it. So I said, just follow me, but ignore it. So he's like, yeah, I'm just one person. I'm like, yeah, but one person times 100 is great, right? That's 100 people. So anyway, that's a shameless thing for me to do. But if I don't ask, you never know, right? So, okay, you guys. So this is my favorite. Of course, this was the most expensive prism that I've ever owned. And I was whining about that last night. So it's a nice, thick, all glass prism. And I made sure that it had this little, can you see it? Oh, thank you for the hearts, you guys. I made special hearts for when I got a heart, and then I didn't bring them in. Dang it, I didn't bring them in. So hearts back to you for all of the hearts. I made some stars to show you a star when I got a star. Didn't bring that in either. So, and I can't make a star with my hands, so I have no way to thank you for a star other than to say, thank you for the stars. That's all I can do. So, okay. I always get sidetracked. If you've known me long, you know this is normal. So just bear with me. And if you're on the replay, let's say you missed the live and you're on the replay, you can slide it over and get past all this ridiculousness, right? So, okay. First thing, I have this stuff called Hug Snug. You can get, it's just regular seam binding. I've shared the link 100 times. I know you guys all have it. You can get it in colors. Here, I'll just show you my tub. You can get it in colors. You can get it in all colors. Or you can, or you can just get the plain like I really like. And then I wrinkle it and tea stain it and do this with it. So, and I've got videos on that. Go to YouTube, check them out, but just get them wet, wad them up with the rubber band. You can tea stain them, whatever. So that's not what I'm here for, but in case somebody's curious. Oh, and that's just a little piece. Okay, so I have a nice piece. This has been tea stained. So when I say that, let me show you the difference. So here, let me show you the difference. This is how it comes off the roll. And sometimes I just use, I got a pin, there you go. It comes like this, okay? And then I do this to it. So I tea stain it. It can come cream colored too. Like there's the difference. Well, you can't really see, but one's white and one's cream. Anyway, you know what white and cream look like. So I make a boil water, put some tea bags in it, stick this down in it, pull it right out. You'll see it change like that. You can leave it sit if you want to. Then I wad it up and wrap rubber bands around it. And then to get like the really dark brown spots, I do that with this too, with my muslin shreds. We can do a muslin shred together too. So stick around if you don't have anything to do. I mean, it's a snow day here. So you buy it like this, then you change it to be like this, dirty and stringy and all that, but it's good. It's vintage looking. So, okay, that was a quickie for me on that. So I'm going to take this tassel that I made forever ago, and it just is handmade lace. There is some muslin shreds in it. So what I just showed you, and I'll show you that in a little bit. Stick around. I got the handmade lace, and then I have the pearls. I put some pearls in this. You can put anything in it. I showed you last night. If you're like all about this and curious, I showed you 2 last night that were made that are different than these. Every one of them is unique. Sometimes I fill them more full with lace. Sometimes, I like them just simple like this. So anyway, this is you're gonna laugh. So I love all of the English, like a bucket list of things that will never happen for me in my lifetime would be to go mudlarking. Have you ever heard of mudlarking? You go in England, and I don't know how to say it, but it's the Thames River, I think, Thames. I don't even know. But anyway, and you wear like your boots, like your hip boots, you pull away up with suspenders, and you walk along the banks of the river in the mud, and you find treasures. Okay, and also in the junkyards they're over 100 years old. We find these advertising containers. I have, can I zoom in here? Oh, I can, hang on. Ooh, don't look at me. Hang on, see right, oh, you can't see my finger. Where am I? right there, like that's one that's been dug up. It's got a nice chip in it, but stuff like that, they're on my website. I have a friend, an online friend from over there that sends me stuff. I never know what she's gonna send though. I just send her a couple $1,000 and then she sends me some containers. I never feel like I get enough, and then I bring them to you and my friend Julie and myself. So anyway, but there's a fellow up at Springfield that when I go to the market in Springfield, and he sells this stuff. And this was one of, like, he sells these, they're the old toilet flushers. You know how you had the box on the wall with the water and you pull it to flush? And I have some that say open and close, and so that's what we believe this is, okay? And it's all intact. Anything that has a hole on the top and the bottom can be a tassel topper. And a lot of times you really want to pick your top to explain how your tassel is going to feel, what your tassel is going to be like. I just posted that I got a bunch of them on the website. I know a lot of you have already bought some. But like, okay, this is my tassel top container jar. I make a lot of tassels when I have the time. So like this is a great tassel topper. It's just a little spindle. We have big ones and I have little ones, okay? And you'll see those. I have glass knobs like this, black knobs, these kind of spools and bobbins or whatever that is. This was off of a candelabra. I got a couple of those. So all of these things that I try and find, and like this knob, I'm just gonna take it all apart and then I'll have the hole in the top and the hole in the bottom. So just to give you an idea. But like what I would hang off of a black one would be different than what I would hang off of this brown one. Or, does that make sense? Or like what jewelry I might add to the gold one as opposed to the rusty, crusty stuff I would hang off of this one. So it's almost like when we do our bottles, which I know I need to do some bottles with you guys, so I needed to grab all my stuff down for that. Oh, and there's spools in there too, old spools. That works great if they don't have the thread on them, or if you don't like the color of thread, but you like the look of the spool, you can just wrap some lace around the spool or some seam binding or whatever to get your color. I went blank. That's how an old brain works. I don't know where I was going, but anyway, so let's get back to what I was going to do. See, what am I in? Don't tell me how long I've been on here, but I've probably been on here a half hour and haven't even said nothing about what I wanted to talk about. Do y'all feel sorry for my husband to live with me? Because he knew what he was getting into, because we were friends for years and then we dated for a couple of years, so he knew how I was. So he can't say anything because I'm exactly the same as I was. All right, so right, Randy? He's in the other room. Probably wishing he didn't know me. Okay, so I'm going to add this to this. Can you see it? I'm going to add this to this. So I'm talking to you guys like you're like my friends. But you are. So yeah, anyway, here we go. So I'm going to try, it's got just a little teeny tiny hook. I'm hoping I can do, where's those glasses? Right here, but these are my read from an arm's length, so they don't help me at all. I got any close-up glasses here? No, of course I don't. Oops. Okay. Okay. Oh, no, it's not pulled out. Okay, let me see if I can get something in. That's not gonna work. See if the straight pin will be strong enough. I want to kind of create a hookish situation. Okay, so I gotta figure out how to do this. Okay, I need my tassel to be the right length for, oh yeah, this is actually a little too long, which is good. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the tassel, if I can, the hook here. I want to try and get this up in there so it doesn't fall off. That would break my heart if this thing shattered. Okay, that ought to be, I mean, it's not like I'm going to mess with it. Okay, oh yeah, I think I might have it. Okay, I think I got it. All right, so then what I need to do. So I have this like, ooh. So I have this and I want it to lay the right way. Okay, I don't really want the back of it to show. And then I'm just adding it. I just pulled this topper up. And if you guys get a tassel from me and you want to add something to it like this, you may have to untie some knots to get it loose. We try to keep them pretty secure, but sometimes like the hole is too big. We've learned to add some buttons to the top to get that hole tighter, but you know, sometimes they still come up because it's all just tying and we're using old, do I want that to tie? Let me see. Let's see if I'm trying to decide if I mind the bow. I don't mind the bow on it, I guess. Yeah. So, okay, first one's done. Now I have something else added in here besides the pearls. Have my handmade lace. I have my tinted tea-dyed muslin shreds. And when I call it a shred, it's because I didn't cut it. I shred it, which gives it the hairs on both sides. So that, and it kind of makes it want to curl, and I'll show you all of this if you stick around. I don't have anything else to do today, so we can hang out. If somebody better goes live, you can come back and watch the replay. Just mark down where you jump out time-wise, and you come right back, and you don't have to watch the whole thing. So there's that. Pretty, pretty. And now what do you do with it? Okay, you can hang it on a knob on any of your cabinet, like your dresser in your bedroom. You can hang it on the knob. You can hang it off of the corner of a picture frame and let this hang down the front of the picture frame. I hang mine on the harp of a lamp. Okay, so you know the squeezy thing, you lift the little caps and you squeeze it. I hang mine there on a harp on lamps. I mean, I hang them on knobs too, but this particular one goes back on my my lamp behind my chair. Or did I have that? I don't know. This one might go, I think this one was over, I'm sorry, this one's over by my Clarabow, my image transfer Clarabow on that black cabinet. So you'll see it a lot in the background of my videos, I'm sure. So there's that one. This one was the one, I'm not going to do anything with this one, but I thought I would show you, and I see it's kind of fuzzed out. Although, do I mind that? Maybe I don't. This one is one of those old bobbin things, or it's a metal spool. To me, it looks like our little bobbins, only like industrial size. So I don't know anything about this stuff, but here you go. We've knotted and knotted. We probably tied 10 knots on this skinny, thin ribbon, but it still wants to lift through the knot. So you can lift it up and add things. This one just has all lace. There is no seam binding. There is no muslin shreds. There is some seam binding, I lied. It's so thin you hardly see, but that's a nice filler. It's, you know, this handmade lace is very expensive and getting harder and harder to find. So that's the problem. So, but if, let's say you want to make your own and you can't get handmade lace, but you like the look of it, you could buy new lace and do the tea staining with it and make it look old, do different degrees of staining and leave some of it, you know, just by like ecru color. And then we added, this is part of an old rosary. I called it a necklace the other day, but I think it's actually off of a rosary because there are some, I'm sure that's what it is. One of you said that and I said, you know what, she's right. So, and it kind of has a rusty, weathered sort of look to it, so it goes great. See how that pulls? So it was like we knew this and this, and we just had to my friend Julie was here the other night and we made a bunch of these together. She's like my crafting friend. I wish you guys could be crafting friends and come help me like crank this stuff out. So next up, okay, I bought a bunch of these tags from my friend Anna at Renew Home Studio, and I had gotten them for Christmas to do Christmas things on with my chocolate tour. And I had my shop and we did classes, and I thought that would be an inexpensive little way for the ladies local to come in and hang out and make some tags. And I ordered too many, but I love them. And so what I did, I Mod Podged, like this side has maps on it and music and old pages. And this side has flowers, and I added buttons, and then I added the beads. I know I sold a bunch of these in my last live sale, and then I added some seam binding to this one, and then it's loose, so I can, like, if I want this side, if I'm gonna hang it up here in my dining room, I'll have the flower side out, and if I'm gonna hang it downstairs, you know, like, because I move my stuff around. If I put it downstairs, I'll do the mappy side because of my nautical sort of old fisherman stuff downstairs. So it just depends on where I'm going to put it as to which side is out. And then I thought this would be a pretty one to add this to, like just to add even more interest to it. So rather than, so the easiest way is I'm just going to tie it in. And maybe I'll go down. I'm going to go down to my lower. Can you see? Thanks for the hearts, you guys. I'm not ignoring your comments. If I took the time to answer everything, we'd be here even longer than me to everything I want to show you today. So I'll sit down and answer them all until Facebook stops me, and then I'll try and come back another day and you know, answer more. But for now, I'm going to keep rolling here so that I can hopefully be sure to get it all done. Oh, I don't think do I like it? I kind of do like it there. It's just different than what I'm used to seeing with them. Okay, let's do it. So I'm just going to tie the knot, and I'm just using the seam binding that's already there, doing one tie. Oh yeah, it's going to get lost in the ribboning, and it's going to be great. So, and I don't know that it really matters which side's out, but there you go. So that's what I did with this one, and then I thought I made this one. Do you guys remember my last live sale? And I had the camel. I thought, because I made it at Christmas time, and I thought, oh, how cool to have the camel on the one side. Anyway, everybody would say, I want one, but don't send me the camel. So nobody liked my camel. so I redid it last night while I had the Mod Podge out and the old pages, and I freaking love how it turned out. So this side, over top of the camel, I added, so it's, the book pages are like children's books. And look, there's like a classroom with a teacher. And so I added that, and then I believe, I can't read. I think on the back side was yeah, a pencil, a dictionary thing about a pencil, which is silly, but anyway. And then I added music. I had nuts and bolts on this side, like pictures of nuts and bolts from a mechanics journal, or not journal, a mechanics, what do they call it? Like a mechanical, what do they call it? Like a parts book. Anyway, so I covered it with music. I love how it turned out. It had a little bit showing, so I added that dictionary piece about the pencil, because I was going to put it over here, but I needed it over here. So there you go. So I have this plastic one that I made last night. And, you know, I'm not all about the plastic, but it's still a beautiful, like, you really can't tell it's plastic unless you pick it up or tap on it. It really doesn't have, so I'm going to add some binding here. Find an end, here's an end. This is too gray, I don't think so. Okay, so, this one didn't have the hook. This one didn't have the hook on it. So the only thing I have here to work with is this straight pin. So I'm going to see if I can force this really tiny ribbon. I mean, it looks big, but it's super paper thin. That's why it's so, I'm going to say the word boinky, but that's my word, and you know what I mean. Springy, bouncy. I always say boinky. And I can't get it with the straight pin. I thought maybe I could shut it. Oh, maybe I can't. Concentrating. Yeah, I can't. I'm not gonna mess with it. So what we're going to do is unhook it from there. So it's somewhat like a keychain thing. Oh, I should probably keep that. Okay. Oh well. All right. And then I'm going to take some seam. Oh, there's just a nice, that's just a nice strip right there. So we're going to fold, probably about like that. I think I'm going to get rid of this plaid bow. That's killing me. You know, black and white is so popular. Obviously, look at how I'm dressed. I'm dressed so popular. I love it though. I do love it, but I'm going to take it off of this. It might be too new looking with where I'm taking it is what my mind's thinking. If I can get it off. Jeez. I'm a good tire. I'm right. I'm a real good tire. Randy's being awfully quiet. I got a feeling he slipped to the basement. Well, for Pete's sake, maybe I'm not going to take it off. Let's see, can I pull it off? No, of course not. If I didn't want to pull it off, it'd probably fall right off. Okay, maybe I'm not going to do this with you guys. I mean, you know I'm going to get it eventually, but I hate for you to sit through it. All I'm going to do is the same thing I just did, but I thought I'd show you adding all of the bindings that aren't on there. Okay, all right, I'm over it. This is why I'm not a good seamstress. I'm too impatient. I'm gonna cut it. Oh, hey, something happened. Let me get this tag off of here. I don't really need that on there. This is when I had my shop and I had them hanging in the shop. Or no, I did a home show with my friend Sherry and I tagged them for that. That's right. Oh, I had a lot made though. Is it gonna slide on off of there? Come on. There. Yeah, I'll keep it. Okay. So you're all thinking, no, throw that away. All right. So we're going to get in here. And I'm wondering if I want to tie it down here so you can see the beads. Shove the beads up a little bit. Oh, yeah, I can. I think I might do that. Okay. So literally, this is, can you see? If the words are in the way, you guys, push them over. Just lay your finger on your phone and push them. And that'll get the words out of the way. And then if you want them back, you just pull them back. I know most of you knew that. But there might be someone out there, like my mom. Sorry, Mom. She knows. She knows, but you know what I mean. Someone out there. Okay, now I don't really mind the loops, but I think I'm going to undo the loops. I don't mind them, but I don't typically leave the loops like that. But you could, if you're like, no, don't cut the loops. When you make one, don't cut the loops. Okay. All right. Is that all the loop cutting? No. Okay, I think I got them all. All right, now I need to level it out. So I need to cut, because I, of course, I'm a lopsided tire, obviously. Okay, so let's, okay, this is where I need my hairdresser. I'm never very good at this. They end up way shorter. See, I don't know. Well, that looks pretty. That looks pretty. I know why they're going crooked, because I'm a crooked tire, too. Okay. All right, and then you can't see the postcard, so let me trim this side up, just even though I know this side in reality is shorter, but the way it's hanging, it looks better, more the same. Okay, let's get rid of this. I have a trash can right here. Okay, then I'm going to take just one of the shreds here, or one of the ribbons, or whatever, one of the seam binding. And I'm going to put it through this hole that we created, and I want to make sure that the back side is hanging to the back. Will it stay that way when the string unfurls or whatever? I don't know, but it should. Remember the pizza I told you I was going to make last night? Yeah, well, I took it out of the oven, decided to put it back in just for a couple minutes. Shouldn't have done that. That's what this big mark on my hand is. Ow! Yeah, I kind of regretted putting it in for a couple more minutes. Not a good, oh yeah, cute. Not a good idea. There you go. So that, look how it changed. It went from this, see, remember I told you this was not vintage enough, and now it is. So there you go. That was a simple one. And so I am gonna put this one over for the sale. That one will go in the sale. All right, next thing, last thing. No, I'm gonna make a tassel for you, or with you, not for you, but with you. Okay, last thing, I have a cabinet. You guys that follow me know my cabinet leading into my office with all of the ironstone and like my treasure cabinet. Not my little one, I mean, I have 3 different sizes. Not my littlest, not my medium in the living room, but the one headed to the office. It came with the key that unlocks the door, okay? This key came with it, and it's a pretty key, but it literally lets me lock that door. And I dressed it up. I used to have something else hanging on. They had muslin shreds on it, or I think I had twine. I think I just had like twine hanging. I can't leave anything. Everything's got something. But anyway, so I added some skeleton keys and a little bit of seam binding, and this has a little bit of a pink tinge to it. I think when I wadded them up, or when I got them wet or something, I probably did the red with the white. And so this has, it's ever so slight. You guys can't tell. Maybe if I get you real close, I don't know. Doesn't matter. But there's a little slight tinge of pink. But I'm doing nothing with it. Oh, yes I am. I'm going to add this to it. Jeez. Okay, so I thought this would look pretty, just to change it up for me a little bit. Because you guys, you know it doesn't need it. I know it doesn't need it. But I have looked at it like this for a very long time, so why not add in something else, just to make it feel different for me. So here we go. This has a hook on. Oh, there, easy. It has a hook on it. I made sure the right side was down, and then I'm taking a couple of loose ties and I'm tying it in. I mean, I know this seems so simple and silly, but yet, you know, if you want to make these prisms and you don't know what to do with them, or if you want to do a craft booth or whatever, just trying to help my friends out here. So there you go. And it's going to be a subtle thing, like when you dust or when you open the cabinet or whatever, it'll change and you might not see it. And then, you know, because a lot of times with my tassels, I'll be like, I know there's something pretty in there, and I'll dig around in there to find it all. So, okay, so there you go. Okay. I saw somebody miss something. So there it is. Oh, that one's hard to see, but it's in there. There you go. There you go. It's in there. So when it hangs on my cabinet, I might have to adjust what's to the back and what's to the front. It depends. Let's see. Yeah, I think I got it right. I think the key goes up, so I think you'll be able to see. Oops, and it flipped. It wants to be over here. Anyway, I'll play with it. I'll play with it, but you can see how easy it is to add and switch, and I probably can just flip it if it needs flipped. We'll see. So there's another idea for you, and another tassel idea to totally add keys to it. It makes it a lot heavier. So if you were going to put that on a lamp or something, I probably wouldn't add as many keys, maybe, because it's pretty heavy. Okay, let's make a tassel. Hi, friends. Let me look and see if you have questions. I saw it looked like somebody had a question. Hi, Kathy. Oh, I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I'm so glad. Hi, Shirley. I'm so glad you guys have enjoyed it. You make one of the prisms like, oh, you're kidding me. Nina, wow, way to be on it. You missed how you got the words on the prisms. Okay, last night, Vicki, just last night. Oh, thank you for the hearts, more hearts. Just last night, I did a video how I did them just last night. So go back through, I did a couple of other posts, but go back to my very last video and we made them last night. And then I gave you like a tour of we got way down a rabbit hole. We went all over my house. So, but if you could just fast forward, that's the beauty of replay. You don't have to see it all. So, okay, let's make a tassel real quick. This is like one of my, I have a lot of little favorite things, but this is one of my favorite things. So yes, I was thinking ahead. I pre-gathered some lace, so you didn't have to watch me dig and think. So I've got that part pretty much ready to go. I need to get my length right. This one's way too long. Jeez. Okay, this one's way too long, but I could, yeah, see if I double it, then you pull it in half. Let me get my top out. So I thought I would go with that brown one. Oh, it's right here. Okay, got my brown one. That's my tassel top jar. Okay, let me get a drink. Oh, it's your first time here? Well, where have you been, friend? Glad you're here. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, BB. The ribbons and well, the lace I find at antique shows. The muslin shreds that we're going to talk about in a minute, I get at Hobby Lobby, and then the seam binding, I put links on there for Amazon for you guys. So I'll do it again if you need a link, I can do that again. Thank you, BB. Hi, Melissa. Okay, let's keep going here. You love the lamp. Oh, thank you. Yeah, that was a fun. Let's see if I can zoom in. I didn't think I could do this on a video, but yeah, let's zoom in and. Oh, it won't let me. Oh, I was gonna say it won't let me move it down, but I can push my camera up. There you go. There's a close. You can screenshot. There's a close up of it. Yeah, it turned out great. I just wrapped it all. I ripped all the shade off. Wrapped it all in. Muslin shreds, and I'll show you that in a minute. Put a collar around the bottom, a lace collar, and then I added that big glass finial to the top and hot glued buttons and tied it. Oh, whoo! Hello, tied a little bit of seam binding, and there you go. It was a labor of love. I make it sound like whipped it out in 5 minutes. I mean, it was a deal, but we did it. It was great. So okay, here we go. I need to see if this feels too. Actually, that's not bad. Actually, that's not too bad. Sometimes they get too long. That's not bad. So let's double this one over. We're going to cut it because I don't want any loops in it. Okay, so we have our old lace here. I can't read you something about a raw nest. I know what you're saying. I can't see. Oh my goodness, hello from South Africa. How cool is this that we can do this? Now let me see if I can say it. Mandine, is that, oh, that's very pretty. If I'm saying that right, that's beautiful. Love the rawness. Yes, like you said, the raw nest. Yes, because I do have a nest over here, so. Okay, my mother lived in South Africa for 2 years. I can't remember the name of the town. It was very near Johannesburg, but I can't remember the town. Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. So you guys can't see what I'm doing, but there you go. Now you can. Okay, so I'm going to cut a strip of this, and then I'm going to cut a strip of this. You want different textures. Like, you don't want it to all be the same. So I'm doing different textures. Here's a chunky one. Let's see what it looks like in there. I think it's going to be great. Now it's got a tear. It's got a tear here and there, but that's just what happens with old lace. So we're going to go with it. Let's see. And then I thought, since I'm going to use this brown one, that I would add a little color in to pull the brown. So I pulled out some rust colored seam binding. For Pete's sake. What the heck? There you go. Okay, so let's get that leveled out here, or whatever the word would be. Okay, let me get this unhooked here. Okay. Because of the boinkiness, it wants to keep changing. Okay, so I'm going to cut that loop so I don't have any loops. Then I'm going to lay it and see if I stretch it, it's extra long, but if I just let it lay comfortably happy, look at that. It's like perfect. How did I do that? I don't even know. Okay, so let's cut this end. I'm not going to cut any off yet. I'm going to come this way a little bit there, so that if the boinkiness kind of draws. I know boinky, but we're friends. You guys get it. It's all good. So, and then I have this ball here. So I thought maybe I would add a couple of this, a couple of this, a couple of that. Oh, well, there you go. It just fell off. Oh, man. Okay. Okay. So, and here we go. And I didn't grab anything like to add into it. So I'm just kind of going to mix up the things a little bit. I'll cut it when I'm all done. I'm going to make sure I have everything even. Oh yeah, that one's clear down. That one's clear. There you go. Okay, so then, oh, I was going to add a couple muslin shreds, and we were going to talk about muslin shreds. Okay, let's do that. All right, so muslin is a fabric. Try to find my fattest piece. I usually rip it up when I get it. Muslin is a fabric that looks like curtain liner. It kind of has that look of curtain liner. That's the best way to describe it. Not sure you can tell. Anyway, so then what you do to shred it is you've got, you buy it by the yard. You get as many as you want. And I just snip it. So I hold it out and I'll snip like 6 little snips, an inch or, I mean, this one's extra wide. This was the same as that. I'm going to tell you how I got it dark. But I just snip it kind of far apart. Used to be I'd snip it really skinny like this, but that's a lot of ripping and it's a lot of stringing, and I'm going to show you what I mean. So I started cutting my pieces about 1 inch to 2 inches even, and then when I have a project, usually I only use a strip or 2 in a project, so then I rip it down, and then I'm not fighting all of the strings that you're going to get. And I'm going to show, well, here, I can show you right here. Right here is, well, that's not very good, but you get lots of stringing. See this? From ripping the shreds. See all that? So that's all like trash. See? So, and the stringing gets tangled sometimes. So if you cut bigger strips, it's not as frustrating when you're doing it, and you can always cut them down as needed, okay? And they hang better. Well, I hang mine on hooks over a board. So anyway, I cut a nice little starter all the way across, and then I just watch TV and I sit and I strip. Now, of course, I got no strings on this one, but when you're stripping, yards of it at a time, you get a lot of stringing. So, and this is the stringing. So, and then what you end up is this nice kind of curly, not so, this to me looks like it should go more country feel. And I want it to be more vintage. Like this looks to me like the old country with the chickens and the ducks and, outdoor projects and stuff like that. So, so this one, I'm gonna rip this one twice. It's a pretty wide piece, okay? So I'm gonna rip it twice, and they don't always go all the way, so sometimes they do. Okay, but see how I'm gonna get so much out of that one strip, and I'm gonna like it so much better little like that than the big chunky monkey that it started out to be, okay? So this is what, and there comes the stringing now. And just when you're doing a whole bunch of it, it really does tend to ball up and string. You can see them. So yeah, but what you get, instead of laying it out and cutting it with a fabric cutter or scissor, yeah, see all the string, it's a lot of stringing. And then you try to, how many times have I said that word? Then you're trying to unknot it all so you can lay out each piece nicely. It's annoying. So just saving you a little headache. So, okay, what was I going to say? Oh, I forget. I had one other little thought for you, but anyway, so I told you how to stain it. And if you missed that, again, the best way to search all my videos is to type in, go to my YouTube. I would love it if you would follow. I need you over there. And type in tassel, type in lampshade, type in whatever you want. There's 600 videos over there, so you can find all sorts of good stuff. Okay, so I'm going to mix this around because I don't want everything all clumped together. I kind of want it to mix. Oh, it's still clunking. There we go. Oh, for Pete's sake. All right. So let's just lay this all in. We're just going to redo. So you lay your tassel out like I just did. Oh, and I hadn't cut the other side of this. Okay, so we're going to fold it in half. I like to cut it as I go, but I didn't do a very good job of that. Okay. So I'm going to cut that loop. Probably didn't cut this one either. No, I didn't. Okay. You with me? Level it out. Drape it over. And cut it. And then I'm going to add this piece in. And this, I'm so glad you guys that like antiques and vintage things are finding me. I'm just so thankful for that because I know it's a little different. I know I'm different, but that's why you find new people to follow, right? Because it is nice to have a little bit of this and a little bit of that. Okay, go like that. And then I had one more piece cut. All right, so now here's this is gonna be my tassel. Okay, sorry that took me so long. All right, then you can decide what you want your hanger to be done with. And again, the brown just makes me feel like, look how good. It's good. And I didn't even tie anything in it to entice anybody into liking it more, you know? And then I just cut this off to make it all the same. Okay, so then I'm gonna take another piece of, here's a skinny one. Look how skinny this shred is. If you don't think it's skinny, like look how skinny, like compared to that, see how skinny, and then compared to where I started. Like, see, you can just, it all looks different. Oh, and I know what I was gonna tell you. So again, I know I showed you a little bit ago, but the beauty of ripping it is, instead of cutting it, is see all the little fuzzies on both sides, and it kind of wants to curl like this one, and it just makes it a really unique sort of looking ribbon, I guess you would call it. So, okay, now put this through underneath, however you wanna do it. Now you're just really gonna tie a ponytail, I guess. And I always cut my ends a little bit long, because not only is this the knotting, but it's also like, I'm gonna knot it first. Okay, so this is the knotting part, so that it doesn't come apart. Okay, and it's just a double knot. And then we're going to fish. No, I didn't bring my skewers in here. I was planning on doing this with you, but I forgot about that. So let me see if I can twist it and get it to go through. Looks like I might have success. Oh. Am I? Yep. Got one through anyway. Let's see. How lucky can I be here today? What I usually use is a skewer, you guys, of barbecue skewer, a wooden one. That just pokes it right through. Let's see. Nope, I didn't get the other one to catch. Okay, we could have trouble here. All right, so I'm going to pull this tight down so that the hole can be as big as possible. I'm going to twist this again. And of course, I took my, okay, there, got that all twisted up. It's kind of fresh in so it doesn't have all that stringing there. I'm going to try and shove this through. Oh, I did it. Can I grab it? Don't pull back. Yeah, okay. So another thing sometimes we tend to do is put our knob on upside down. So you go through all that, you pull it down, oh shoot, it's upside down. You go take it off and do it all again. So kind of be mindful of your right side up and upside down. Now, the problem is when I tie my double knot, it's just gonna slide right out. I don't really care about that, but when I send it to you guys, even though I'll sit here and tie knot and hope that it builds and builds on itself to stop it from sliding, but usually they just go like in a chain and it doesn't really stop it from sliding. So we started adding buttons to them. Oh, that's not bad, but if you pull, you'll get it. But anyway, so if you order one of my tassels, the top may be loose, which is okay. If you want to add something to it, that's kind of nice that it's not all super tight. But yeah, so I just tied and it's still loose. So, and look at all the knots I have. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it like that. And then I tie this big because I don't know, are you going to put it over maybe a big finial on your bed, on a bedpost, or maybe you're going to put it, you know, over I'm looking at a doorknob. A doorknob wouldn't be that big, but over something bigger than a little cabinet knob. If it's too big, untie it, tie it or snip it. It's in a knot, so you probably have to snip it and then retie it wherever you want. But we usually try to leave you a little bit extra length in your hook here, your loop. There you go. And then I'll cut these to match. There you go. So there's another tassel for you. Pretty, I love it. So that would look really great on a piece of wood, or even a painted white, something painted white, like my chairs. Like, look, you know, I can't put a tassel on my chair, but I just was going to show you against a white background how good that looks. So that's kind of cool too. So, all right, you guys, I don't know how long we hung out, but we covered a lot, right? We covered a lot. So, all right, let me see. Let's see. I'm just gonna see if I can pull the phone here a little closer. See if you got any comments or questions. You want a necklace, Jackie? What kind of necklace? When I think necklace, I think of my optometrist lens. They're all on the website. Are you calling this a necklace? I know what you mean. Exactly. So, yeah, I don't know. Hey, Linda. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. You have a 4-poster bed. Yeah. So, Diane, if by chance, you know, you make one and it's not, you know, after you add on the top and then you tie it down, it gets smaller and smaller. We have been known to cut them before and add an extension. Like, you can make them longer, but it's easier to make them shorter, really, of course. But you can make them longer if you need to. Oops, I have another piece of lace laying here I was going to put in there. Oh, well, we'll put it in the next one. It doesn't need it. Let's see. Any other? I know there were lots of questions. On my website, TamiLovesVintage.com, we just put a bunch. It's TAMI lovesvintage.com, and it's under Handmade by Tammy. So that section's been very empty. And so, yeah, we need to get that built up. It just takes, you can see how long it takes to make a tassel, and, you know, I work full time and do all the other things, so, you know, it's just hard to find time to do it. Well, hi, Jaquetta. How pretty, what a pretty name. Where's all these pretty name people coming from? From Arkansas, that's where they're coming from. Arkansas and South Africa, how exciting. We're all over the place here. That's exciting. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for watching and hanging out. Hi, Elaine. Hey, I haven't seen you in a while. I probably haven't, just don't recognize. There's Lynn, Grandma Stowe. Well, thank you. She is Stowe GMA, and her name is Lynn. And I learned that because she's been following me for a while. So we talk a lot, and not a lot, but we have chatted off camera. So that's fun. You follow me on both. Yay, Melissa. Yay. Thank you, friend. Thank you for helping me out. Yeah, I'm trying to grow. You guys, so you've probably seen I'm posting things over there that I'm not posting here. That's kind of cool. So, yeah. Oh, thank you for doing that, Rose. How nice of you. Rose posted my link for YouTube. Thank you, Rose. How did you do that? That's so cool. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Sharon. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, BB. I have been getting about 48 people on average a month. I never cared that much about YouTube. I didn't really want to do all the different platforms, but I'm learning the advantages of having some of these other, like when you're on here, it's like, well, where can I watch you do this? And on YouTube, the people know how to search and find, and so they call it evergreen. It's videos that'll be there forever. Like, even though they're here for Facebook, if you want to go learn how to make a tassel, you're going to go to Pinterest or you're going to go to YouTube, right? Okay. I always show you here on Facebook. So I'm trying to get everything over to where I can be always searchable, and that's so cool. And then it's called evergreen, and it's more easy for you, and it can become a little profitable for me because as soon as I get so many people, I need 1,000 people, and I think I have 700, low 700, just tipped over 700 or not quite. I need 1,000 people, and then I need 5,000 hours of watch time. And I have hit that. I hit that the other day, super on YouTube, I'm talking, super excited. You know, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm almost there, to be able to get ads, to get paid. Like, you can, instead of just doing this for fun and I want to share this and meet new people, you literally can get paid. So when you're watching people that are doing this and there's an ad, I've told you guys before, now that I've only learned it a couple months ago, but I feel like I'm helping. Like when I watch Barb with the Shabby Tree, I used to be like, oh, come on, I don't care about laxatives or whatever the commercial is. But now I feel like I'm helping her a little bit. You know, like when you send her stars and stuff, I feel like I'm helping, you know? So I just feel like I'm like a little elf helping her in the background. I don't know, it's silly. But anyway, so I want to be able to do that too. I want to do that on YouTube, and I'm really close. But yeah, they, my Danita, the girl who does my website, I text her, I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm almost there. And then she got to looking, and I only have 2,700 hours this year. You have to have 5,000 a year. So I got a ways to go. So yeah, go over there and turn on a video while you're doing your laundry or something. Help a girl out. I'm like, can I just put it on revolving video watching, get my own hours up? I don't think it works like that, but yeah. It would be nice if it did. How do you wash the muslin? I don't, because it's not going to be washed and shrunk or anything like that. If you're going to use it for curtain liner, though, you do want to wash it and then iron it. And I would recommend getting the higher, I get the $2.99-ish, usually $2.99 a yard muslin. That gives you the weight, a feel for the weight. If you're going to use it for curtain lining, you do want to get a nicer grade, a more expensive quality muslin, because it will start to hang, it will stretch and hang below the hem of your curtain or valance or whatever. We learned that the hard way. So yeah, you want to get a nice quality if you're going to sew with it. And yeah, I probably would wash it first so that it does its shrinking. And I've just washed, I don't know, I'm not a pro on that. You might have to go to YouTube and say, how do I wash muslin? But I would just wash it. And then to stain it, I make like I'm making tea. Like you're gonna make a jar of tea, and you know how you put several tea bags in and you steep, well, of course, sun tea, you do it in a big jar. We do it on the stove top and put just a little bit of water in and put like 4 family-sized tea bags in. That's what I call steeping. I don't know. And then you add, after you do that, then you add the water to fill up the vase, the pitcher. And so I use that steeped tea to dip my muslin in to get it from white to brown. And this is not white. This is like an ecru color, but anyway, yeah. And yeah, there you go. Let's see, anybody else? You love the crystals. Oh, thank you. I love the one you love. That's Vonnie. I knew it, Vonnie. She does the prettiest comments. Scroll back and look at her comments. She always adds, and she does it all in capital letters so I can read them. She's been a sweet, faithful follower for a very long time. Thank you, Vonnie. Do you ever use sari silk? I've never heard of it, Rose. My new VA, my new helper. No, I've never heard of that. Tell me all about it. Let me screenshot that so I remember to look it up. There you go. I screenshot it so I can look it up. Sorry, I put my hand in the camera. Thank you, Deborah. Okay, this part gets boring, so you guys are probably gonna lose me. Unless you had a question, I'll get to you. Do you wet the seam binding to make it wrinkly? Yes. So Sue, I take a wad of this. Okay, so I might just do some. I got plenty, but let's just do some. I'll do this just to give you an idea how much is on this roll. Like I could do this for days, and it feels like, and I still have more seam binding than I know what to do with. So I'll do this, and I'll get a whole bunch. See how it looks all straight and thin and wiggly and boinky, right? I'll do this, and I mean, I'll take a bunch, and then I'll steep my tea. I'll plunge this down in the tea and pull it right back out. You'll see it change like that. Wad it up, and I always tell people if you want spots in it, you could wad up one of the tea bags inside of it with it. Don't break it, but you know, gently. Wring it out, wrap this ball with rubber bands, okay, and leave it set till the next day. Take off the rubber bands, floof it around. You're gonna do this, you're gonna throw your tea bag away. You're going to redo it again. You're gonna wrap rubber bands until it's all nice and tight because you're trying to wrinkle it. So you're gonna get it as tight as you can, like 7 rubber bands, okay, triple wrapped, okay? And then the next day, you're gonna take it apart, take the rubber, you might have to snip the rubber bands because it kind of gets tangly. And then you're going to wad it up again if it needs it. If it feels just lightly damp and it's really holding its wrinkle like this, then I just do this and I leave it lay on the table to air dry the rest of the way out. and then I leave it lay there for, you know, however long until I come and feel it. And if it's dry, then I throw it here in my, you know, in my container of seam binding with all of the other, and then I have it ready to go when I need when I have a project to do. I have it all ready. But you can get Easter colors, you can get, you know, Christmas colors, fall colors. You can get all kinds of seam binding. So anyway, I'll leave this lay here so that it reminds me to to do that, and I'll go ahead and stain this since I've got it ready to roll. Because I kind of like, I mean, sometimes we use the plain, but most of the time we really like the boinky stuff. There's a good piece. Oh, that's done. Okay. Oh, I was reading questions. I get all carried away. Seam binding or hemp tape. I've never used hemp tape before. I don't know what that is. You love all the, thank you. Yeah, I don't know what hemp tape is, so I can't, you could be right. I don't know. Always has been seam binding. Thank you. Sheila likes the lace tassels. Do you know how many inches? It can be however long you want. Let me show you. So this is the one I just made, and this is one that we made. It can be however long you want. See the difference? So it can be however long I'm gonna get. Let's see, here's another. I don't have a specific length. I make them whatever I want. Or whatever, let's see, there's it is. Whatever I have a nice piece of lace, like if I want to, like let's say, well this is too small, but let's say this is a little bit longer and I want to make a tassel out of this, then that determines the length of my, that's way too small. But I'm going to say, oh gosh, how big would that have been? Let's see. Let me see. I gotta get a visual here. I don't have a tape measure, so I just gotta guess. So I'm gonna say 12 to 16 inches, give or take, 8. Shoot. Okay, has my internet been kicking out like that this whole time? I hope not. But yeah, really just lay your piece out, fold it, hold it in half, and pull it up. See what you think. See if it looks, you know, put your little top on there and see. Thank you, Melissa. No, I'm not. I almost invited you on camera. Oh, man. See anybody? Oh, Shirley, thank you. Thank you, Terry. I'm glad you guys like it. Oh, Diane's telling someone hello. Oh, BB, she's telling hello. That's so sweet. In New Orleans area. Me, where are you from? Oh, BB, I am from Zanesville, Ohio, in the snow. I am in the snow, although the sun is shining. It won't last long now, this time of year. It doesn't last. First time watching. Ramona, well, if you're still here, my daughter moved to Arizona. She lives in Scottsdale, North Scottsdale. So, nice to meet you. Maybe I'll be in your area someday when I'm visiting. Hi, Vicki. Oh, that's so sweet. I think this is my first time. Well, oh, that was BB. Yep, I've already talked to her. Where do you get all of your, and Sue, okay, yep. Antique shows, vintage markets. I've never found any at a garage sale. Thank you, Julie. So excited to learn. Aw, thank you, Deborah. Wow, you guys, let's see, Prisms to add. Yeah, I thought it was a good idea. And I thought, hi, Shayna. How nice. There's Miss Shayna. Frame It and Contain It is here. Shayna, you should share your link to your page. My followers would love to follow you too. Especially, we're getting into Shayna's season with gardening coming and stuff. She's all about, you know, get it, frame it, contain it. She's all about planting and seedlings and all of that. So, I mean, she does a lot of other things, but that's like, yeah, her thing. Thank you, Shirley. Aw. Thanks, Nina. Missed how you got the words on the print. Okay, that was last night. I saw that. I should see, when I look back, I messed myself up. You found a big brass key. Oh, okay, Diane. I didn't find any yesterday. He had the folding keys, the keys that, you know, fold up that were big, but I didn't think that you want more like a railroad key or a prisoner key, like a prison key, like a big one. And he didn't have any. Hi, Susie, but I'm glad you found one. That's awesome. People are texting me. Hi, Shirley. So I do have a phone number, like everybody does for texting. If you want to grab a pencil, I can give you that number. Okay, I tried to buy a tassel on your website, but I put it in my basket and it told me to go to PayPal, but maybe you have to send it to you. No, PayPal's fine. And if you don't have PayPal, you can click through and use your credit card. It's fine. You don't have to do it. That is through me by going through the website. I have not been this excited or happy in years about, oh my goodness, Diane, that's so sweet. Diane just joined my group. I think she's liking it in there. Oh, Rose, that is, she posted it again. How sweet is that? Thank you so much, Rose. Thank you. Hearts to you. Yes, I do. And there's lace bundles on the website right now under doilies and lace, I believe. Just posted them today, I think. It's chunky. I think I kind of do a mix. You know, when you buy lace, sometimes I've got to buy like, you know, I'll show you. I get it. Like fat. You know, you get all kinds of lace. So this is like lampshade type lace. So I've got fat. I kind of try to do a mix of everything, but there are some big, you know, you'll get like a mix, like a skinny and a fat. So it's just whatever I have out and whatever I can find for you guys. So let's see. I have so many of these things I can never part with. Glass knobs and lace. Now I have a great. Oh yeah, now you have a great way to enjoy them. Yes, Diane, for sure. Okay, so my number is 740-273-6693. You guys, I pay $100 a month, literally, to be able to tell you when I'm going live. So take advantage of it, because I mean, why not? The more people, the more I don't feel like I'm wasting money. So if you want to know when I'm going live and you don't want to miss me, it's 740-273-6693. Hi, Diane. Well, hi, Ara. Oh, another pretty name. Nice to meet you. Poor camel. Oh, I know, Jamie, but nobody wanted the camel. So I like it better too. Where do you buy your seam? I'll share a link when this video's over. I'll share a link. Well, I'll put it here in the comments too, because I'll have it copied and I'll paste it here, and then I'll paste it on a post of its own. So be watching for that. And yes, I've never used hem tape. It's always seam binding. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Mary. Thanks, Ellen. Hi, Shirley. Thank you. It was nice for me to see you live too, Lauren. They're all beautiful. Thank you, Deborah. That's the way to do it. Yes, Mary. Let's see. Pretty. Hi, Jackie. There's my sharing friend. Jackie does all the, or sprinkling. Hi, Betty. You thought a wedding dress with lace at a thrift store? Yes, Diane, so smart. You can get a ton of lace from wedding dresses and old vintage clothing. And even the doilies. You guys, when I do the doily sales, you know, the outside edge a lot of times has this handmade lace on it. Just cut it off of there and you've got a whole strip of lace. It's pretty awesome. Thanks, Shirley. Valerie, if I would just do this. Yeah. Just sit and do it. And you know, I've made tassels. Well, this isn't a very good example here, so I'm just stripped out. I've made tassels with just seam binding. Now, of course, this needs shredded out or you know, ripped. But still, you can do a tassel with this, and you can do where you do just an actual tassel and wrap this around it and make it like a real tassel. You know how they do that? Like you can do that too. Just with muslin shreds. You don't have to have fancy lace. Thanks, Nina. She likes the glass knobs. Yeah, I wanted to make a tassel for you guys with the glass knob on top, and I didn't have any, and because of the snow, I didn't want to run down to the antique shop. Thanks, Diane. I didn't want to run down to the antique shop, so I didn't. Oh, there's Rose. She shared again. Rose, you are the best. That's so sweet. I'm late making a tassel. You inspired me with, oh, thank you. Yay, Lori, I'm so glad. Aw, I'm glad, Barbara. Thank you. I don't go live in here so much now that I have my, oh, Shelly, thanks. I don't go live in here much now that I have my, my group. I've had a group since 2019, so I do most of my stuff in my group, to be honest. It's called Tammy's Making. You can find it on my website. It's $15 a month, and you can jump in, jump out, but it's all of my videos since 2019. I always do at least three a month, and then let's see, 3 a month, and then 1 month I did 13. Like, it's different, every month's different, just want to get a bright idea. Yeah, London may not have a beach, but the River Thames runs through the city, and since it's a tidal river, the river banks are uncovered every day. The 18th and 19th centuries, many poor people in London searched the river banks for trinkets that have been dropped into the water from the cargo that is falling off the passing boats, and they would sell the treasures they found. Being a mudlark, someone who searched these items was recognized occupation until the early 20th century, but mudlarking these days is more like beachcombing or treasure hunting for those interested in London's history. Oh, I love that. Yes, and that is almost what I said with my jars and stuff. Mary, I wondered who knew all of that. Mary Skeslock. Yeah, I like the pipes made out of bones. Lots of pipes. I think you would go into the store and the pipe would be packed with tobacco. It was like a one-time and pitch it, and that's how like all of these containers of food. You didn't buy like let me show you. I have like this, for example, or this, for example. Oops. This, for example, this was Shipman's potted meat. So like chicken. Your shredded chicken would come in a container like this, okay? And then when they were done with it, they just threw it out. And then it's like, what do you do with a tuna can? Well, some people, Shayna, will put a flour in it, but most people throw them out, right? And this was marmalade. Dundee marmalade. So there's a whole section on my website, TammyLovesVintage.com, of English advertising that has been unearthed from early 1900s out of the, I don't think these were out of the river. These are more out of the trash, literally dug from the trash. So there's chips where, you know, maybe they threw it in their trash can and it hit another one and broke it. I have broken pieces for sale. Whatever the lady sends me, I put it online for you guys. So, and it literally comes over on a ship to here. Like, it's so cool. I'm very blessed to have her in my life. So I've only been on 12 minutes back then. I felt like I was on a long time. That wasn't too bad. Hi, Robin. So, okay, you guys. Thank you, Mary Beth. I'm just going back through. Hi, Shirley. Just in case I don't. Hey, Deborah. In case I'm probably not going to be able to answer all these comments. It's going to shut me off. So I just thought I'd try to physically answer since I don't have anything else happening. Hi, Tammy. You know, it's a boring snowy day. Hi, Shelly. So let's see, let's see. I have been searching for white or cream seam bindings. Oh, I've linked it several times, Connie. I'll link it again. I know it's available. You use dowels to wrap your ribbons around and then put in the oven for 20. Oh, okay. Well, that would work. They come out curly all of the time. Oh, cool. Let me, let's see. How can I pull up that whole thing? Thing about my stars is in the way. Okay, I'm going to screenshot that so that I can remember that. Thanks for the tip, Linda. We'll give it a try. You love the lay, thank you. Thanks, Deborah. Hi, Susan. I got my special faraway glasses. I don't know why I have my face in the camera. Hi, Susan. Okay, let's see. I love your top. Oh, well, Linda, I'm going to wear it every day. It's a TJ Maxx special. Oh my gosh, Rose shared again. Rose, do you do this for a living? Are you like a VA person? How handy to have you. Hi, Robin. Thank you. Let me ask my friends to follow. Oh, Jeannie, I would love it. Anybody, they don't have to watch me. Just follow my number up. You've always wanted to, oh, Nina. Well, now you know. Now you know. Oh, hi, Cindy. There's my friend Cindy Kane. Hi, Diane from Snowy, Michigan. Yeah, you sound like me. I'm seeing a couple orders come through, and people are private messaging me things. That's why I'm like, what is she saying? Thanks, Robin. There's my mom. She was on here. Oh, I hope she didn't hear me say that about her, about my, whatever I said. I said something about mom not knowing how to do something. You didn't get snow, just flurries. Oh, you're lucky. We got pounded. but it's melting. I can't. I close the curtains this time of day when I do a live in here. The sun's too bright and everything's all glary, so I close the curtains. Ready for spring, Robin? Me too. And I think it's just right around the corner. Hi, Jackie from Cali. That's where my other daughters. I have one in Arizona and one in Los Angeles. So Diane had a lot of snow. Hi, Jana. Yes, my best friend. New best friends, right? Online best friends. I tell the story every once in a while. I was with a group of girls and I had my nose in my phone because they were all talking, you know. I had my nose in my phone. I was answering comments, whatever. And one of the girls made a comment that maybe you should talk to your real friends. And I felt so bad, but you guys are like my real friends too, you know. I'm like torn there. So yeah, she called me out for sure, but yeah, so needless to say, I put my phone down, but I got called out. But you guys are like my friends, and people that don't do this, they don't understand that. You know, I kind of light up when I see a certain name, you know, somebody that I recognize that's been so nice or said nice things or whatever. It's like, oh, hi. It's not fake. It really is happy to see them here. You guys really do support us. Hi, Lori. Thanks, Robin. I'm glad you're doing good. Don't forget to set the, oh, yep, I read that one. Yes, don't forget to set your clocks on Sunday. I'm so glad you said that. Watched last night. Oh, good. Well, there you go, Clara. Now you got to see what we did. And Laura, she said I was frozen. If that ever happens, if you jump out and jump back in, sometimes that'll fix. Or go to a different device. If you have, you know, maybe another phone or an iPad or computer or something, you can get in if you're that desperate to watch. Hi, Debbie. Otherwise, you can catch the replay when it's over. That's just what I hear other people say to do. Hey, Jeannie, hi. Hi from Maine. Hi, Mary. Oh, I would love to go to Maine in the fall. Hi, Becky. I wonder if fall's the best time. Oh, thank you, Amy. Oh, my gosh. Hello, Diane. Hello, hello. Looking at the snow, too. I know. Isn't it beautiful, though? We had the lights off and there was a light on our building out back, and we sat last night we're just talking, he and I, watching the snow. We probably stayed up till midnight watching the snow fall. We never do that. Hi, we never talk. So it was nice. Hi, Rose. Hi, Nina. Hi, Robin. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, you guys. Oh, I'm so glad you were all here. And that's it. I made it to the beginning. Now when I go all the way back here to the end, I'm scrolling to get back to the end. Oh, from Oregon, Connie. Hello, Connie. Welcome. I'm trying to say the name of your city. I don't want to say it wrong. Thank you, Patricia. Thank you. I got it at TJ Maxx. It's been a while, though. No, I've never been invited to Craft Around the Clock. That would be fun. Hi, Alice. Hi, Lisa. Anybody else? You're always, oh, thank you. Thank you, Sandy. That's so nice. She's watching from Kansas. Hi, Barry. Today I could use help in a flower arrangement. Well, send me a picture, Kathy. I'll tell you what I think. 36 degrees here. Yeah, isn't that funny? I know yesterday I was outside spray painting stuff in the yard, and today it's covered in snow. 3 inches in Alabama. Oh, Jackie. You love anything, anything vintage. Well, Alice, you're in the right place, and I'm so glad you found me. And I hope you give me a follow, like my page. That's awesome. And Vonnie said, thank you, BB. I'm sure she saw that. There's Ernestine. Hi, Ernestine. Nice to meet you. You bought, they're cool. I bought some and love them. I'm not sure what she's talking about. That was Linda. Hey, Penny. Hi, friend. Hey, what do you say, right? Penny's always my hey, what do you say? That was my grandpa. When I would pull up to the curb and he'd come running out down the sidewalk, and he'd always say, hey, what do you say? He always said it just that way. And you just couldn't help but smile and be so happy. So I came up with, ho, ho, what do you know? And that's what I'd say back. Yes, like we throw away glass jars now. Exactly. You just don't even think a thing about it. Oh, the peanut butter's gone. Whoop, throw it out. Well, someday, 100 years from now, someone might dig up those old plastic peanut butter jars and be like, whoa, look at this treasure, and sell them for $100 a piece, right? That's how it happened. I love I know. If you go to my website, Nina, and look up English advertising and click on some of them, I try to tell the whole story about them. And I can tell you that she said it's getting more difficult to find the ones with the original writings on them. And there's lots of them that are just plain like this. And so she came up with a way to triple bake vintage labels onto these containers. And she sent me some. I wasn't interested, but she said, no, it's still a 100-year-old container. They're still crazed, which means, this one's not crazed, but crazing, I've shown it before, close-ups. I don't think I have anything crazed right now, right here handy. But a crack is a crack. You know what a crack looks like. Crazing looks like the little teeny tiny cracks, like little squares underneath the porcelain. I don't have anything crazed here, or I would show you. But it's just, yeah, that's what crazing is. So they're all either cracked, chipped, crazed, broken, or good condition. They're all kinds. Tiny. I didn't get anything big, I don't think, that was not marked. But anyway, so she started doing that. She sent me some, and it's marked on the website in the description whether you're getting an original vessel or you're getting one that had a stamp adhered to it. And the adhered ones are baked on, like you can't get them off. So, but she's like, but the integrity of the pot is still there. And we're just trying to, we have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of these plain ones, but none that are stamped, they're all gone through. So they're trying to repurpose the others. So hi, Kathy. I think, yeah, wouldn't that be fun? Got done, bought some more. Oh, you bought some more stuff. Okay. I saw a couple orders come through. You might have been one. So, okay, I'm going to go pack some orders. You guys have a nice day. Thank you, Linda. You too. Ron, she sprinkled for me. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for sprinkling. You're making it with the lace you got. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Good morning. Good morning, Mia. Aw, so sweet. So, okay, you need some in your life. Hi, Jen Glenn. Hey, friend. I didn't see you snuck in here on me. Wednesday, yes, I'm going to do a sale on Wednesday. And Jen sprinkled. Thank you, Jen. Hi, honey. Let's see here. Anybody else? I may have missed the last sale. Okay, I think I'm going to do another sale on Wednesday. I have to do a lounge hair ad for them at 10 o'clock California time. So I think that's either 12 or 1 o'clock Eastern time. I have to double check for sure. I don't want to be wrong. But so I have to do like a little commercial for them, and it has to be 30 minutes to 45 minutes. So if I spend the morning getting everything down here and tagged and ready, then I do my launch hair thing, and then I can come and do this sale with you guys. So Wednesday will be a big day for me, but I think I'm really planning on doing Wednesday. Randy said he's going to get home late from work, so he's to just do it, and I really want to do it before the kids come to visit. Hopefully they're still going to come, or at least some, or at least my one daughter is still going to come. We'll see. You know, I'll probably do all this and then they won't come. Love that you have lace. Yes, Elaine, I did get some lace for you guys. Hey, Jackie. Oh, Jackie's saying hi to Chassida. Hi, Chassida. Aw. The group is $15 a month, Mary. It's $15 a month. You can get in, snoop around a little bit, you know, spend a month, look through all the videos, and then is there a direction? Yes, I think, type in lampshade on YouTube. I don't know if it's that exact one, but there are others over there. I'm pretty sure there should be. I'm pretty sure. So you should be able to find it. Gotta go. Okay, Susie, have a good day. Thanks for being here. You're new from Florida. Hi, Elaine. There's Chassida saying hello. How sweet. Hi, Linda. It's so nice of you guys to say hi. I took my seam binding and wet it and dried it in the microwave, 40%, and it came out beautiful. Well, that's a lot easier. Did you wrinkle it, Linda? Like, did you rubber band it? Or did you just, like, put it in there in a ball? Or what did you do? I should screenshot that, too. Where'd that go? Oh, shoot. So excited. Oh, Sue Ann, thank you. Thank you. I hope you can all be here. I'm not going to set a time because I just don't know, you know, how soon am I going to get stuff. Am I going to get everything done in the morning that I need to get done before the sale? And I know there are people that like me to do it later afternoon, which kind of makes me lose Wednesday, but yeah, we'll see. It'll be Wednesday. I've got my mind set on that. It'll be Wednesday. So, okay, I think I've got them all. Yeah, I'm live, or somebody's live. We're in the snowstorm in Sydney, Ohio. Yeah, but it's pretty. Jump in and jump out. Sounds like the dance. Yes, Linda. And there's Deborah from Oklahoma. Hi, you guys. There you go. Okay, so all right, you guys, in a ball, she says. So wad it up in a ball. Well, maybe I'll do that with this and see how it does, and I'll let y'all know. Maybe we have a whole new thing. So let's see. So I screenshot that, so I got it. I bought this beautiful cutting board with a stencil and a rabbit on it, but it's new, but looks vintage to decorate back end of my coffee bar. Going to catch an antique store before church tonight. Awesome. Awesome, Kathy. Well, when you get it all done and decorated, post a picture. We'd love to see it. Keep turning as it dries within 2 minutes. Okay, screenshot that. Okay, got it. So, all right. Okay, you guys, that's it. So I'm going to clean this up. I'm going to hang my tassels back up. I'm going to go start working on filling orders. And then I don't think we're going anywhere, so I'll probably sit down then for a while and try and answer all of your comments. But hopefully I answered them all here. If I don't answer you, I've got to start with last night's video. Thank you. Thank you, Denise. Yes, spread the joy for sure. I would love it if you did. I would appreciate it very much. And so might somebody that sees it if you do spread it. They might think you're like the berries, right? Be so glad that you did. So, okay, you guys. And so then, yes, I'll get to your comments and stuff later tonight, but it'll be later. But hopefully I answered them all here in person. So just want you to know, though, that sometimes Facebook shuts me down, and when I'm answering so many from all over, I don't always answer, but I do try to go back and remember to answer them. But if you're not getting your comment answered, private message me or text me 740-273-6693. You can text me, and I'm happy to answer your question that way if I've missed it. I'm not ignoring you, because trust me, I answer until they shut me down. It comes up and it says you have what does it say? I should know. It says it all the time. They don't like it. They don't like you to answer every comment, but someone says hi, I like to say hi back. and so I know when I do a sale, when I usually don't come in and answer them all, I answer them as we go and done. I don't look back, but for the most part, I like to answer you. So, and I got some new eyebrow stuff today. I keep looking at myself like, how's my eyebrows? I kind of like it. It's like a mascara, but it's for your eyebrows. I don't know. I'll share it with you guys. Abby and I, my daughter, she's a model out of California, actually, and we do sometimes lives together, and we're due to do our 5 favorite things, and so because we're like best friends, and when she comes to visit, I'm like, oh, have you seen this? Have you heard of that? And you know what you do with your friends. So anyway, we like to share our favorite things with you guys, and she gets like a lot of neat ideas because she has different makeup artists every day doing things for her. And so I'm more housey stuff, although I will be bringing you my eyebrows. Because I have such light eyebrows, so it's nice to find something besides a pencil that I can ever do right. And I love the little 3-line things that you do, but this is like a mascara wand. It's pretty foolproof. I think I'm gonna like it. I think it's gonna be, it just came in the mail today, so I went upstairs like hurried to see. It's so fun. So okay, you guys, see, I ramble at the end. Never watch my video all the way to the end because it's just junk. It's just junk. Just forward the replays to find what you want to see, finish that up, and then be done. Because, yeah, I ramble. So, at least I admit I'm a rambler. So, okay, you guys, have a great day. Thank you for watching. It's been fun hanging out with you on this snowy day here in Ohio. Bye-bye.